some guy's pissed out of his mind, drunk. He starts speaking to me in Portuguese. I was just like, desculpa, não falo português. He said something, and he was like, all I heard was celular, which is phone. I just remember that he was like following me, he was like trying to get me to like, come here. I just feel like I'm a target for people trying to rob me. You gotta watch out around here. You can get robbed real quick. Check this. This is straight up the greatest hand wash of all time. You got soap, got water.
Turkish Airlines. And passport available for inspection.
This is the most stressful shit. This is why I hate traveling, yeah, because it's just so stressful. I get there, couldn't find my bag for fucking ages. Just about got my suitcase there, couldn't find it for ages. Finally found it. That took like an hour. They've got no SIM cards in the whole airport. There's one shop and it's closed. And now I've got to get a taxi when I don't speak any of the language and I don't have any internet. So here's my apartment block. So there's security doors. So every time you walk through, you got to tell them your name. You're on the camera. Tell them your apartment block, etc. Because there's a lot of security needed because this place is dangerous as fuck. I'll explain later. So keep watching about how dangerous Brazil is. But trust me, it's a lot more dangerous than I thought. But anyway, this is what it looks like. There's a mini shop at the bottom of every apartment block, which is super useful. And then here's a local supermarket. The fruit is next level, bro. Some of the fruit is crazy. It tastes so good. And there's just variety. Anyway, this is what my street looks like just outside where I was staying at first in Sao Paulo, and now I'm about to meet my mate Rodrigo. Right, so right now I'm on my way to meet a mate, kinda, this guy Rodrigo. Basically my barber back in Bristol, he's Brazilian, and also I was chatting to him about Brazil, where to, all those types of things. He told me that he's got a cousin who lives there, so I'm gonna go meet up with him. He's going to show me some Brazilian food, and most importantly, I need some advice because I don't know where to go in Brazil. I was supposed to go to Florianopolis, but there's no jiu-jitsu gyms, so the MMA gyms is a bit dead, so that's kind of ruined my whole plan. Anyway, yo. All right, Rodrigo, what type of girls you like?
To me, I prefer girls from England.
English girls. You live in Brazil.
Yeah.
How do you live in Brazil? Best girls in the world, and you like, was it white girls?
Yeah. I prefer white girls with blonde hair, blue eyes.
You like Hitler, bro. That's
or
mad.
eyes, yeah, for me, it's perfect. This is the typically Brazilian food, bro. The most people knows this.
Yeah, bro. It's Brazilian as fuck. Japanese as fuck, bro.
Look, have a good bar here.
Bro, I used to live in Japan, ain't gonna lie.
Awesome, bro, Manny. Manny is beautiful girls here.
Boom, we're in his home. So this guy lives in a place called Quebrada, which is basically like the hood type of thing. So obviously where he lives, right next to the favelas over there. So we just chilled at his house for a little bit. It's mad, bro. As soon as I walk in, he shows me this, and he's just like, bro, this is not Bristol, this is Brazil. Oh, fucking Sunday morning, got a flight a little bit later, so I thought I'd run a quick 10k. Oh, yeah, buddy, this park is fucking amazing. It's massive, and just bare people just getting after it. That's what I like to see. Yeah. I've been straight up real. I've tried many coconuts in every country, Mexico, Thailand, all of that. This is the best coconut water I've ever had in my entire life, not even close. Ah, fuck. Bet you wish you was as stupid as me. So I've got a flight today 1:50. So the time now is 10:15. I get home at 10:40. I have roughly 10 minutes to pack everything if I'm going to be on time. And then that way I can drive to the airport, which will take me over an hour. I might miss my flight working out mathematically, but I might not at the same time. But I had to get the run in, obviously. So anyway, I'm going to Salvador today, so I'll see you at the airport. Boom, landed in Salvador. So I'll tell you why I'm actually here in the first place. But first, let me tell you some facts, right? So Salvador is like the African city in Brazil. So Brazil actually had more slaves shipped over than they did in the States. So a lot of them are here. This is like the port where a lot of them came over. So even to this day, it's very African. The good thing about that is that the food is elite, bro. Like, look at the food. This is some of the best thing I've ever had. It's called muqueca, which is like a coconutty fucking goodness, like spicy kind of, well, they have hot sauce you add on to it, obviously, with some rice and some mash, and even the mash had flavor, right? It's ain't no white man mash, it's like some African Brazilian mash. So this was Salvador, absolutely amazing African Brazilian beach city in the northeast of Brazil. I'll probably head back here at some point, but this wasn't really for me what I'm looking for. I'm trying to learn Portuguese in the school. I'm trying to, you know, have everything situated in the perfect location. I might even come back here for Carnival. Everyone said it's better here than it is in Rio, which motherfuckers be from Salvador, so I don't trust these niggas. But it's possible. I'll do a bit of research. I might come back. But anyway, I'm going to Curitiba. But first, I'm stopping off in Sao Paulo. There's a phrase when it comes to getting bitches, and that is a man who thinks he's too ugly to get bitches and a man who is too ugly to get bitches. They're both right. I just made that shit up, but I feel too ugly to get any bitch right now, so I'm going to a barber shop. Just got previous before and after of how ugly I am. You ever see a trim so dead that it's actually impressively dead? That's what I'm saying, but we're about to resurrect this thing, Jesus or something here. If Jesus can resurrect, then this barber better be able to resurrect this trim. So I took a pic, I don't know if you can see it, but I was walking down there, go to get some food, and outside is like 10:45 a.m, right? Some guy's pissed out of his mind, drunk. I go over there, ask him if it's open or not. This guy starts speaking to me in Portuguese. I was just like, desculpa, não falo português. And he just fucking got up, he said something, and he was like, all I heard was celular, which is phone. I just remember that he was like following me, he was like trying to get me to like, come here. That's my fear, bruv. I mean, like, it could have been nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He could have just been like trying to show me a restaurant. He was just drunk as fuck, and I just hate the fact that I can't speak Portuguese. Because it's just like, I'm just like a target, I don't know. So, I think, so that's the thing at the moment, just not being able to speak Portuguese. Kind of feel like I'm a target for people trying to rob me. You know what I mean? And again, you might not have been, but fucking, you gotta watch out around here. Even this shit, like talking on camera. If I do it in the wrong places, or even not in the wrong places, I can get robbed real quick. Can't remember if I told you, but yeah, I got a trim. Fucking can't even see I got a cap on, obviously. But basically, head to the airport now. Basically, this trip was fucking. It wasn't really a waste, but it was a fucking hell of money. Obviously, I flew to Salvador. Where's that sun? Trying to get this fucking light. Yeah, there we go. I flew to Salvador thinking I might be able to set up here. Booked my flight because I realised I can't actually live here. And then, as soon as I booked my flight and actually stayed there a few days, I actually realised that I probably could live here. One of the gyms is fucking amazing. But it's got what's his name? Almeida. Gelton Almeida, bro. Gelton Almeida trains over here in one of these gyms. It's a top gym for fucking wrestling. There's Greco-Roman here. I was chatting to one of the barbers. It's actually pretty good. However, Curitiba, I've heard a lot of good things, and it might be a little bit better just in terms of like, I don't know, living in a better place. It's a bit more up class, so there's just more stuff. It's richer. It's still near the beach. It's right next to Florianopolis, so I could always go there for like holidays and stuff. However, here, Salvador, to be fair, is one of the prettiest cities I've ever been to. It's so nice. Like, the fucking water is blue. The beach is pretty nice. The trees are insane. The weather's always good. Anyway, Uber's here, so let's go. Vamos. Oi, on the way to the gym, yeah, why did no one tell me that fucking Meek Mill is the guy when it comes to gym hype songs? Anyway, yeah, so I'm in Sao Paulo for a little bit, right? And then I'm going Curitiba, because I've been speaking to some dudes, and Curitiba's where it's at. So Anderson Silva actually trained in Shootbox in Curitiba, and they've got loads of other gyms, they've got other pros. So I've got options there. It's just about finding a decent place to live, because that is all I want now. I'm being picky and it's taking long, but I just want the fucking perfect life. I want to live in a sick place, find a sick school, learn Portuguese, have a fucking sexy Brazilian bitch or a couple, and just train MMA non-stop, and you know, hopefully I find that in Curitiba. What a fucking lovely view. Right, imagine this, yeah. Shit, holding my phone out the window. Get this, yeah. Some people try to say, oh, Brazil's not that dangerous, or if you ask them like, oh, is Brazil dangerous, they'll give this fucking answer, which I fucking hate. Oh, everywhere has dangerous parts. Listen, dumb cunt, yeah. South Korea is not fucking dangerous. I'm sure there's some parts more dangerous-ish. Like, you get the fucking question, is it dangerous, yes or no? Don't give me this fucking generic, don't give me this fucking wishy-washy answer, yeah. Is fucking South Africa dangerous? Oh, it has dangerous parts. Listen, yeah, Brazil is dangerous as fuck. When I went to meet Rodrigo, obviously we're in basically at the hood. There's this guy called Little Leg, yeah, because he's got a little leg, like some injection or some shit went wrong when he's younger. Anyway, so he came over and he was like, yo, last night fucking someone left the gate open, someone came over, stole a motorbike. So like some guy's motorbike got robbed, because like the favelas is around there, and they said, yeah, it's probably some guy from the favela. But so I'm thinking, fucking hell, bro, it's like my first day in, it's like second day in fucking Brazil, like this is crazy. And he's like, bro, this is normal. And then anyway, I go to Salvador, first day. As soon as I get there, the guy's like this. He's like, hey, look, I know you probably heard about Brazil, but like around here, yeah, Salvador is super dangerous, like anywhere, to be honest. And he said, like, at night time, just do not walk outside. Like if it's night time, just get a taxi anywhere. Just make sure, because it's really dangerous. And he said, look, I've had I rent this place, I rent upstairs 2 floors. I've had incidents where people have just come in and just robbed, and I'm just there thinking, yeah, normal. But anyway, I'm gonna be staying there for the next few months, so the reason why I'm here, like I said, yeah, I just want to be training MMA, speaking Portuguese, clapping some Brazilian cheeks, bruv. Like, I'm making hella money, just fucking working a lot and having a sick routine. Like, that is all I want to do. Just routine, grow my business in Brazil, in the sun, tanned up, got the sun right here. And this is the thing, yeah, finding yourself, right? A lot of hippie ass travelers will say, oh, I travel, you know, I went to go find myself. I think finding yourself sounds a lot hippier and fucking la-di-da-di-do-da than making yourself. And I don't think you find yourself. I don't think that really, I think that makes sense, but this is what I think traveling teaches you, is that you make yourself. You don't find yourself, you make yourself. Because when you travel to loads of different countries, you experience loads of different things. When you do loads of different things and you meet loads of different people, you experience loads of different things. How are you supposed to know what you want and what you like if you don't do things? So you need to try and do loads of different things, experience loads of different things, see, smell, eat loads of different things in loads of different places. And when you do that, then you will understand. It's like, bro, I don't get how Bear Man, yeah, will just find a girl and just be in love with her. Like, bro, you don't even know her. You don't even know her, bro. You barely know her middle name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know who she is, and you're saying you're in love. Like, bare people just get with people. I don't get it. How are you meant to do that? Like, you need to try. This is the thing, yeah. If a girl comes up, if I get with a girl, I find out she's been with 4 guys, yeah, I'm not chatting to it. Because how do I know she actually likes me? She's barely tried anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you saying that chicken's your best food when all you try is beef and fucking lasagna? And it was beef lasagna too. It was basically beef anyway. So like, my point is, right, I don't even know where I'm going with this. No, I know I'm going with this. With this traveling and so much, I have now gotten to a point where I've realized what I want from my life. And I've envisioned the ultimate me. And since I was like 6 years old, I've been envisioning me, like the perfect me. Like, what do I want to be? I've always envisioned it. And it's not been clear. Like, when I was younger, I just envisioned like this kind of, I'm 30, I got loads of money, I got a sexy girl, I'm fucking jacked. And I didn't really like, and now that I'm getting closer to it and I've experienced those different things, I've realized exactly what the ultimate me is. And as I learn, obviously it's going to change. But the ultimate me is I'm tanned, right? I'm tanned. I got the sun tight. I always want the sun. I need that sun. I'm fucking jacked, like absolutely massive. But I'm natural, no roids. But I look like I'm on roids. People are like, you're definitely on roids. I'm like, nah, but natural. Peng ting, right? 5'2". know what I mean? No taller. 5'2", slim, thick, big ass, Brazilian, accent, all of that. Yeah? Says my name with an accent though. No one else says my name like she says my name. Fucking, bruv, I want my business to be massive. 40 people working for me. You know what I'm saying? Like huge. Online coaching, whether it's always gonna be just in fitness, but online coaching people. And that's what I want. And living in a beach city. I need to be near the beach. Man needs to be near water at all times. I'm a black man from the Caribbean. It is in me. I need to be in the beach. So I've kind of realized exactly what I wanted, and now I just need to put it into place. I think this is the year where I put everything into place. This is the year. And an MMA fight as well. I've got almost fit out. I need to be fighting. I fucking love competition. I love pushing myself to the absolute max. That's the ultimate me. And the last few years, you know, I went from being fucking absolutely broke in Thailand to the point where I was basically homeless, couldn't afford food. I've been trying to figure it out for years, and I've figured it out now. And now, you know, I've been thinking about going to Brazil for ages, and now I've finally done it, and it's all happening. And now I've just got to put it all together, and that's the pressure. And I've got to do it, but I'm gonna hopefully do that, and I'm gonna document everything. So if you stay tuned, you're gonna see in Curitiba, you're gonna see my Portuguese school, because I need to be speaking another language. Don't know if I said that, but that's my thing. I need to be speaking another language, and yeah, you're gonna see my school. You're gonna see the gym that I'm training at. Right, it's got Anderson Silva trained in this city. I'm not too sure if he trained in this shoot box, but I know he trained in the shoot box. And there's a American top team. There's Czech mat jiu-jitsu. There's a lot of gyms, and it's gonna be sick. And if it's not, I'm gonna make sure it's sick. You know what I'm saying? It's not about making the right decision. It's about making your decision right, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Anyway, if you guys could do me a massive favor, if you want to see all the content, or you want to see the school, you want to see the gyms, you want to see Curitiba, you want to see everything that I'm gonna get up to, the beach town, the holidays, everything, yeah, fucking all of that. Subscribe to my channel.